Proven winning overlay angles. Video 12R. We're at Hollywood Park on a Saturday. We have a nice turf race here, 25 claimer. I usually begin each video by showing you the preferred races, okay? See, the first thing that we do is we look for certain types of races that we have a better than average chance on getting a value odds or overlay winner. Okay, and I'm going to show you a list of those races right here. Okay, we call them the value odds overlay preferred races. We have all maiden claiming races, all maiden special weight races, all claiming races with a condition. Non-winners are 2, 3, 4 lifetime. The letter B is another condition. Any kind of conditional claimer. Your low-level bottom claiming races. The race that we're going to talk about today, all races run over the turf or taken off the turf. And then you have your races over a wet track. Okay, all of these particular situations, these classes and these surfaces and situations are very hard to handicap, and the betting public often is wrong. They'll usually send it in on one horse, and a long shot will win, and everybody will scratch their heads trying to figure out how did that happen. The good thing with these reports is they funnel up horses that have, they've shown something in their past performances. Let's say, for example, number 4, Living Word. He's the second pick in the race at 30-1 morning line. Our true odds 3.5 to 1. That's 7 to 2. Okay, and I can tell you. Let me tell you what was the odds in their post time here. Number 1, Sir Dave, was bet down to 6 to 5. Okay. Number 5, Victorian Prince, was 6 to 1, and number 7 was 7 to 2. So in your Group A horses, you got 6 to 5, 6 to 1, 7 to 2, 80 to 1, 80 to 1 near post time. Okay. That is what I would consider extraordinary for a horse in a preferred race to be going off that high. And they just looked at his last race. He finished dead last. Okay, and his race before that wasn't much better. But somewhere this horse showed that at this class level he could compete. Okay, we got the value odds with pace, value odds with final time, mini super angles. Okay, that's angle number 10 on the proven winning overlay angles. Whenever you have a value odds horse, there are 4 certain other icons that, when listed on a value odds horse, have proven to be very potent. As you can see here, the early pace advantage and best final time rating of the field is what our horse has with the value odds icon, Living Word, number 4. Also, another angle that I really love is the total pace. Now he's tied with the heavy favorite on having the best total pace in the race. Total pace is important in turf races because it measures middle pace and late pace, and that's basically where all your important running is done on the turf. It's middle and late. Okay, that's what wins turf races. And even though this horse is coming off of 2 bad races, the betting public just doesn't understand that horses do not run bad races all the time, or they won't be racing very long, and they don't run good races all the time, with the exception of horses like Zenyatta. So, horses will go in and out of form, and some horses can reverse form very quickly, and some trainers are good at that. And that's why we look for these types of preferred races, and then in that race we look for the overlay. And obviously at 80 to 1, Living Word is an absolute standout. And you can see here all these purple boxes, okay? Each one of these is an angle of the 36 proven winning overlay angles, and you can see that ebook right here on the Horse Racing Digest page. You can click on this and it describes all 36 angles in detail, okay? And I'm not going to go over all these on the video because of the time restraint that I have. So let me get right to the point here. We've got Living Word at 80 to 1. We obviously know we're going to make the play. It's exactly what we're looking for. It's almost an early Christmas gift. It's Christmas in July, really, as it turned out. Here's how we bet it. First, we always bet to win. $10 to win. Your bet could be more, could be less, depending on your bankroll, but for the purposes of the video, I always say $10 to win. And if you do not have a big bankroll, just bet to win until you build up your bankroll. I've got so many members over the years that started that way, and they built up their bankroll just with win bets in preferred situations, and then they moved on and they were able to play exotics. And then of course in the exotics, the next bet in line is a 4-all exacta. We always wheel the exacta. Okay, the next bet is if it's a daily double type of situation, you have a all 4 daily double and a 4-all daily double. So we wheel the exacta and we wheel the double. The next bet would be a trifecta. Here's how we play it. The 4 is going to be on top it's going to be keyed on top. Then in the second position of the try, we have the 1, 5, 7, 2. That's the rest of the horses in Group A and the top horse in Group B. In the third position of the trifecta, we push the all button. Okay, and 10-cent super race, which this is, we also press the all button for the 4th spot. So you key your horse, you key your value odds or overlay horse on top with the rest of Group A, top horse in Group B with all. Okay, and we're catching that strategy is on every video. It's our strategy for these videos and the preferred races, and it's worked out fantastic. Okay, so our bets are in, and Living Word did reverse his form. Look at that. You know, you see how he took him wire to wire here? Let me show you something real quick. Let me go back to the... Okay, he's coming off of 2 bad races, right? But look at his workout points. He's got workout points of a 94. A 100 is workout point would be perfect. Okay? Anything from 90 to 100 is a very good pattern of workout. So this trainer was steadily working this horse, and he popped him in a spot here where he thought he could win, and that would be Mr. Jeffrey Metz, underrated trainer, so remember his name. So anyway, Living Word wire to wire at 78.5 to 1. With our true odds of 7 to 2, he ends up paying $159.20 to win. We wheeled the exacta for $2. We always go for $2, so we're getting twice of the $8.85. Okay, that's $1,700 and change. The $1 try, $8,500. I mean, this was a home run race. The superfecta, we get 10% of the 32 grand, and I'll take you to the payoffs. Here's all your payoffs here. Your $10 win bet returns $796. The exacta, $1,711.80. And I do believe that's the biggest of the year. I'm almost positive that that exacta is the biggest one for this year so far. $1,711.80. And then the trifecta for $1, $8,553.60. The 10-cent juice or gravy is what I like to call it. That little gravy, $3,267.82. 2 daily doubles of $253.40 and $982.80. I guess this is Christmas in July. Total returned on this particular value odds winner, 15,565.42. When you hunt overlays, this is what happens. Thank you very much for viewing. Remember that we always hunt the overlays. Good luck with all your wagers.